Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to another live session. I hope you're well. Let's get this ball rolling. Let's get started. Okay, let's go. Let's go on here. What's going on here? Okay, this is live and direct. Excellent. Copy that. Get that over there. Let's go up here. And right, okay, right, that's that. And let's forward that over to there. Let's get everybody on the same page. Let's get everybody logged in. And let's do this here as well. That's good. We're on there now. That's all good. And then on here as well. Alright, good. Done. Post that. Get it out there. Excellent. Right, let's make sure that that's all good. And let's just check everyone is up to date. Right, let's log into here as well. Let's launch this. Wow, gold just did a move. It's just doing a move. Literally, as we are coming online. Mental. Oh my goodness, that's the move. Can anyone even guess on that? That's just ridiculous. Not even funny, is it? 2 minutes and it's just selling off like it's going out of fashion. That's ridiculous. Okay, so we've got some downward movement across the board already. Look at that. Not even had a chance to just get everything online. And we're already... Jeez. Where's Zoom? Why have we not on here? Okay, we are on it. Right, good. Let's share the screen. Get that on there. Okay, down to the 61.8, around 20, 17.20. Right, let's get this on there. Are we good? Yeah, I think we're good. And that's all logging in there. Let's get people logged in. Right, excellent. How's everybody doing today? How are you all? How is everyone? You making money? You winning? Okay, hope so. We've got fantastic movement. There we go. Gold's just gone. Gold has just tanked, and that's fantastic move. Good stuff. Right, good. Yes, I bet. It's too much, isn't it? Too much snow. Oh, I was just on a 15-minute. How it just broke. Yeah. Hello. Yes. Hello, YouTubers. Yeah, nice move on gold. But this has been our take. You can see here yesterday. So we were going short. It was still a bit cranky, and it wanted to do this kind of a bounce off the 50. So this is why we looked at getting down here originally, and then it's gone up and it's took out all the previous structure before tanking. Now it can go, and that's exactly what it's doing right now as we speak. It's falling off a cliff, and euro dollar's done the same. Euro yen has done the same. So euro dollar and euro yen both very weak. Pretty much going all the way back down off the back of their solid moves. Let's have a look. What else have we got? I was going to do some scanning to give you some setups, and it's just fallen over. So concerns over China vaccine diplomacy, narrow-minded political advisory body. So concern over China vaccine. What else have we got here? So we've got UK Finance Minister Sunak is the Chancellor of the Exchequer. He is doing the he's just doing his budget talk at the moment. So that's all good. Yeah, the budget's still on. Meanwhile, we are in free fall, and it's just going in a straight line, which is absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal price action on gold. It's just ridiculous. We've got Aussie dollar as well. Aussie dollar's done a beautiful move up, and that's pretty much gone up to retest previous structure, and that's got all the makings of a decent sell-off right there, right now. Aussie dollar. People have asked about the Aussie dollar yesterday. New Zealand dollar. We've got some really good moves. Euro dollar. I'm just going through the news at the moment. Let's see. Corporation tax will increase to 25% in 2023, says the UK Chancellor. Private equity firms are proving there's still plenty of profit in the US coal industry. Okay. The budget 2021, so a lot on the budget, UK budget. Stamp duty, UK, Brazil PMI, US opening. I'm just looking to see, it's all UK stuff at the moment. SpaceX is building a new factory in Texas for its satellite-based broadband service, Starlink. Okay, for its SpaceX satellite-based broadband, very swanky. Okay. Stocks making the biggest moves in the market. UK. It's all UK budget at the moment. US mortgage rates jumped by most in nearly a year. Interesting. Did that spur the movement? We've just had the move. It's a fantastic movement. We're in a bit of a decline actually, bit of a sell-off across the board. So gold is going, stock markets are going, everything's just going. Anyone want to look at anything? Anyone in anything? Let's have a little look. Some people have sent me some stuff today, and okay. Anything else? No, that's it. So we're going to go down to 17.15, pretty much in line with what we were saying yesterday, what we've touted all along with gold. Gold is just going to, if it gets a pullback beforehand, that'll be sweet. I mean, if it can just bounce before 15 and go up to say 20 or something like that, then that may well give you an MT strategy entry to go short again to get it right down there. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, it's just quite difficult to get in. 664. Let's have a look at 664. Yes, so we want to do. And it's just, yeah, it's just going, isn't it? Okay, that's nice. Just all done. Okay, yeah, that was just too quick. Sorry, I didn't even get to call that. It was just, well, I've called it over the last few days, so I don't really know what else to do. I can't really do anything beyond that. Hopefully, you guys caught some money on that gold move. It just hit my target, so T1's just been hit. Very quick sell off on gold. T1 just hit 76.4. Entry point was the same as yesterday. It was just, yeah, T1 hit again. Down at the 76.4. I just got in when it started breaking just now, but it was just as I was loading up to do the live session, it decided that it wanted to move at the same time that I was trying to get in. Dylan, you got 200 pips on that, did you? It's only moved 100 pips. Have you done 200 pips? I mean, only moved 100 pips. It's 100 pips. Have a look at Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. They're making their moves back down. Aussie dollar's making a move. Let's do that on there. Let's have a look at AUD USD is making a move back down as well. It's actually fallen over as we speak. 40. It's done 20 pips so far. I'm calling it and I'm saying it. It's just not able to say it quick enough. Let's put it on here. Let's get Aussie dollar up so you can actually see. Where's my Aussie dollar? There it is. Aussie dollar. But there's my target from yesterday on gold, and it's hit. So you can see from yesterday, just had another go at that. Sometimes you just have to be patient. The good thing about some of these trades and these setups is that if it doesn't give it to you the first time, then often it just means that you get to repeat the same trade. And so for 2 days running, well, 3 days now, Monday right through to Wednesday. So Monday to Wednesday, we've literally been able to, go in and short gold 3 days in a row and make some very, very quick, easy profit without having to do a great deal. Phenomenal, in fact. It's just, so some days and some weeks it's like that. Don't need to do anything else. You know, you can be over trading, and then you've over traded yourself out of the game, and you've got nothing left. And then when something good comes along, you're not in a position to capitalise. Sit on your hands, wait, keep waiting, keep looking, and then every so often you'll get something that just comes along like that beautifully, and it's done exactly what we wanted. Okay, let's get rid of actually. So we've had almost a 50% pullback. This is very, very odd. The Aussie dollar is very strange. It's not. It just seems bearish. It seems like it wants to change direction and sentiment. I do feel like we need to go down this week and stay down. I think that's the play for the Aussie dollar and the New Zealand dollar. Let's put New Zealand dollar on here as well. And then let's load up. Okay, so just so you know, I'm all out of gold on that move. That was a very decent, a very strong move to 15. So in case anyone's trying to get in on that, it's done. Sorry, it was so quick. It just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 minute trade. That's what we want, isn't it? At the end of the day, that's what we like. That's our kind of trade. 9 minutes. Beautiful. Okay. Three wins out of 3 this week. All very quick as well. Effortless, so thankful, grateful, grateful, Anyone want to look at anything before we go and do anything else? Anyone want to look at anything else? What's this one? This is New Zealand dollar. Same movement as the Aussie dollar. This was weird yesterday, wasn't it? I haven't looked at the news. I wasn't trading when this happened. I saw it yesterday at 6 o'clock last night. Let's just have any news last night that made this move. Find it. Okay, gold is people talking about gold. Why is everything so slow and lagging? Okay, let's get on here. Gold, 3 wins out of 3. 3 wins. No drawdown really. Okay, so I'm going to do Aussie dollar, and a move like this was to be expected, in particular on gold, or usually it takes more time. I'm quite new to the game, so I'm learning. No, gold does that. Gold likes to put these moves in. Gold has got the momentum actually here. It's really kind of bearish. I'm trying to find what instigated it really, just to see if there was anything out there that decided to make this sell off, but it would appear that it just, it's bearish and wasn't really a catalyst as such. Sometimes there's some news or someone says something and it makes things happen, but it didn't. A bit like yesterday with ADP non-farm employment change. There's some news at 8:15. Sorry, 1:15, 8:15 a.m. and 1:15 p.m. London time, 8:15 a.m. New York time. So New York, yeah. So that's making that move, yeah. It's just a free for all at the moment. I'm just going to drink my tea and enjoy the movement. Rebecca, is there a possible scalp buy at the 764 for gold or not? No. You can just you want to see it find some support, and it hasn't. It's found no support. It's just fallen through like a hot knife through butter. Yeah, it's just gone right through it. Pretty decent. Currently in the short on dollar yen using a divergent strategy. Trade price rejected at the 161. What time frame would I be looking at? New Zealand dollar's really nice. Look, perfect bounce, momentum strategy, perfect bounce off the 38.2 up here at 7,300. I spoke about this yesterday. Getting up here on that, we had some nasty price action on both Aussie dollar and New Zealand dollar. These spikes, bit strange that. Not liking that one bit, but it happens. So yeah, Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, short trades, short movement, short price action. Gold short. It's gold has gone down to retest. It's now done a U-turn to 83. Aussie yen. What's your take on this? Notice on yeah. Let's have a look. It's just short, isn't it? It's all short at the moment. Everything's shorting. Everything's going down. We've got pound Aussie, euro Aussie, and pound New Zealand and euro New Zealand all making a bullish move. Meanwhile, we have pound dollar, pound yen, pound CAD. Pound CAD's not really doing much. Euro CAD's not really doing much, but they're being forced off their highs a little bit. But you have pound dollar, pound yen, euro dollar, euro yen. They're bearish. As you can see, we've had a pump up on the euro pairs, euro yen, euro dollar, pump up, and on the pound dollar and pound yen. Really nice pump up, retesting the highs. They've completely failed, rejected, and they're just dropping. The euro dollar in particular has given a fantastic sell-off. Now we have also weakness on the Aussie dollar and the New Zealand dollar, because we were talking about this yesterday during the live session. So you've got everything bearish, 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 and bearish some more. Didn't see anything yet. Was waiting for some rejection. Guess it's not happening. Yeah, so always drill down to the smaller time frames, like the 15 minute, 5 minute. Have a little look to see if there's any support, if it finds something, but it hasn't. It's cutting through. I think we are going to go down to 1700 now on gold. So 17.7 was a bit of a weird one, just random sort of price where they pumped it up. Now with this current sell-off, we're going to go down to 1700, aren't we? And 1682 maybe. That's what we're looking for. Let's see what it does here. What's the low? 1707. So we've got a little way to go. Very good price action. I really just want to focus on gold, if I'm perfectly honest with you, because that's where the money's at right now. The rest of it is okay, but trading is all about going where the money is. Not where all the hype is, but where all the money is. So where the movements are happening. what moves are happening, and then you go and have a look at those moves and say, okay, there's a move. Let's see if we can get on that move. It's as simple as that. Let's just take a little bit off there. So let's see if we can get down to 1700 on gold. Let's see if we can get down to 1700 on gold. Let me just quote that. Why is that doing that? So annoying. Gold is potentially looking for 1700 and lower, as quoted and shared over the past week. New Zealand dollar, Aussie dollar, NZD, USD also bearish with other USD pairs. Yeah, so which ones did you guys want me to look at? You want me to look at Aussie yen and dollar yen. Dollar yen, so dollar yen's weak as well, going down. Aussie yen is, let's see, Aussie yen is, Aussie yen trading, you're going long to 84.80 on Aussie yen. Let's have a look at Aussie yen then. So whenever you trade a dollar related pair or a yen related pair, you have to look at what the dollar is doing and what the yen is doing. So look across for correlation across all pairs. You can't just be blindsided to just one thing and have blinkers on. You're not a horse, pulling a cart. Although I know trading can sometimes feel that way. Have I got Aussie? I'm sure I have it, yes. And then let's have a look at dollar yen as well. So let's have a look at Aussie yen, and then we'll have a look at dollar yen. I can't wait to buy gold all the way back up later this year. Yeah, maybe. But rather than... This is what traders do, isn't it? They start talking about hindsight and they never actually then get in a trade. Rather than talk about what might happen in 6 months, how about just enjoying the moment right now and just keep focusing on every time it pulls back, shorten it back down, and just you could just on these 3 trades this week, shorting gold this week, you could have passed an FTMO, for example. So stuff's happening right now. It's just roll up, free money time, and focus on what the opportunities are presenting themselves. You don't have to think about what's going to happen in 6 months' time, because you can keep a tab on it, obviously using your monthly charts. Obviously we've used our monthly charts because it was the end of the month, the start of a new month. So of course I want to look at my monthly charts and I want to look at my weekly charts for definite. But it's a never-ending buffet. There's so much going on. There's money being made every day. It's just get involved, get on it. And what I say to people is just share your charts with me. Send me some charts, some ideas, and say, look, this is what I'm looking at. What do you think? It's as simple as that. Telegram at ALX_TYW. Is that on? That's my Telegram, by the way. I'm just putting some fibs on here. So you were looking for 84.80. What's 84.80? So you're optimistically looking for a full V-pivot retracement on Aussie yen, even though we've been talking about the fact that we've had a sell-off that was not like any other sell-off with these Aussie pairs, for example, and New Zealand pairs. They've run their course to the upside, and now they are looking for downside, looking for decent corrections. That's what we're seeing. Let's have a look at it on the weekly. The weekly's been pretty decent. We've got some fibs on here. We've done that. So we've had a rejection. Look at the weekly. Top-down analysis. You've got a weekly candle last week, the same as all the other weekly candles on all the other Aussie pairs. A bearish candle, a hammer, a reversal, hammer candle, whatever you want to call it. It's a bearish candle. It's telling you let's not go long anymore. Let's just hold fire, sit on our hands. Let's just look at this move back up, and let's just see if we can get on this short. Let's explore by applying what we call the 3-option rule. So first option is that it's going to retrace to the 38.2, the 50%, the 61.8, or as high as the 764, at which point you're looking for next wave down. So Elliott wave theory, wave 1, pullback wave 2 to 618 or 764, and then wave 3 is the move down, which gives us a full extension, which is what you do here. If that's the reversal, if that's the high right there, you can plot some fresh fibs on there like that. Let's just clear this up a bit, and this is your target to the downside for the Aussie yen, and on every other pair apply the same thing. So untick all that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Look for the extended levels, and you're looking for a 161 ideally. So you're looking at 80, 80, 88. So about 80, 81 down to about 81, give or take. See what I did there? So we've got fibs. We're looking at the retracement. We've had a strong sell-off. We have allowed for the pullback. It's coming off shy off the fib. Understand that this was maybe a buying opportunity to buy the pullback, yes, but optimistic if you think it was just going to give it all back and go and V pivot and carry on with its bullish momentum. When we've now come into a new month, and as we came off the end of last month, the alarm bells should have been, blatantly obvious that last month we come off the back of last month. And what happened the last few days of the month? Did everything just collapse and fall over? Just feel like it all fell off a cliff? So, a lot of people might think, yeah, let's buy back up into it. And I'm like, well, it's not been a movement that we've seen that we can really recognise. Surely you recognise it as being slightly different to all the other months that we've had in the other weeks. Where people are saying, New Zealand dollar, Aussie dollar, they've been so bullish, haven't they? They've been so bullish. And then we've had this deeper correction as we came into the end of the last week. And it's a blatant rejection with a massive wick to the upside, a blatant reversal candle on the weekly. A weekly time frame is powerful enough to tell you, don't be long anymore. Certainly don't be optimistic in thinking it's just going to go and give a full retrace. If it does get all the way back up there, great. But is it going to be a smooth journey? I don't know. It's surely got to make you question just by looking at the price action and how things came off the highs. That's what I'm saying. So it's about recognising when is it time to change? When are things going to change? When is sentiment going to change? When's it likely that something's going to happen, and just trying to recognise that. So we say with this Elliott wave principle, first move, wave 1, so coming off 85 as well, round number, a notable round number, 84.94. Also Aussie dollar, what did the Aussie dollar do? 8,000, notable round number, and that sold off 300 pips. You know that the Aussie dollar doesn't give you that much movement in a day, let alone give you that amount of volume, that amount of move. What's going on here? So again, understand how much something moves in any given day. What's its average range? So pick pairs that you're familiar with. If you're not familiar with a pair, get on that pair and start back testing it and understand how it moves, because you're going in blindly otherwise. You think it's going to do what you think it's going to do, and you're like, well, do you know that it does that for a fact? Does it do that? When was the last time you saw it do that, etc., etc.? Ask the questions. You need to be asking a lot more questions than you all do, and look for confluences. What's going on with my chart here? Why is this just decides to plot things randomly? Let's move on anyway. Let's have a look at the pound pairs as well. What else? I can't wait to buy gold. Thanks, Alex. That makes more sense. Yeah, sometimes it's good to talk about these things, isn't it? It's just good to talk it over. And so yeah, that's good. So wave 1, wave 2, wave 2 extension, wave 3 down to here, wave 3 down to here. Okay, so 80, 81. Look for 81. Look for 81. So off 85 to 81, 400 pip pullback roughly on the Aussie yen. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for this to give all of this move back which would be your T1 down to 82, and then T2 could be 81. So there's about 200 pip scope there potentially. Is that right? Yeah, maybe 83 down to 81. Yeah, it's over 200 pips there. Right there. So yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Aussie yen bearish as well. Being shared in the live. There you go. It's such a shame that not many people join these live sessions. And then they wonder why they struggle. It's yeah, okay. But anyway, there you go. So yeah, a New Zealand dollar bearish. You guys making money? Loads of money here. Sell it all. Sell everything. Put your house on it. No, don't put your house on it. Good. Anyway, so it's all there for you. Right, Aussie dollar. Yeah, that's all good. That's yeah, see, that's going as well. Some good movement. Even if you took like 20, 30 pips off each one, that's your week done. Nailed it. Oh shit, let's get me some more money on that as well. Get me some more onto that. Perfect. That will do nicely. What's this? Pound yen. Oh, forget pound yen. Someone's talking about dollar yen. Dollar yen's doing a weird old reversal. We've got pound pairs reversing. Pound pairs are rallying because we have news at the moment with the Chancellor talking about the budgets. I wouldn't be trading pound pairs at all, but I just wanted to look at them to take a look to see what's going on with them. Okay, and then you wanted to look at the news. What else did you want to look at? You wanted to look at dollar yen as well. Okay, let's have a look at dollar yen. Euro pound's dropping because euro pound is linked, correlated directly with the pound dollar. Let's get that on there. Why is it? Come on, stop dragging its heels. It's so delayed. What's going on? My trading view's not working. Oh, here we go. Very slow. Alright, let's get this on there. So yeah, Aussie yen looking for 81. So 82 and then 81. That's a no-brainer. Stops just above there. Okay, stock markets are in free fall as well. Really nice price action today. What's that? What's the opening price for that one then? Just check some. Wow, look at that movement. Just done a 100 pip drop on. It's a good day to be trading today. I can see plenty of volume out there. 100 pip move short on the Dow right now as well. Fantastic. So that opened at 13, 31, 13, okay, 39.04, 39.6. Okay, good. Okay, so that's there as well. Okay, brilliant. Really nice. Stock markets are crashing. And that makes perfect sense because it's a year on since COVID as well. We've had some stalling going on, and I kind of expected to see a bit of a sell-off in kind of respect of what happened last year. A year later to see some profit taking. Don't ask me why. Just it just feels like the right thing to do more than anything. Expect to lose 5 out of 10 trades. Have a good R2R. I'm playing with a new way to figure out direction based on, guess, momentum, but simply number of candles taken to get from A to B as compared to reversal. Okay, well, just chuck me some stuff, some more of your charts. You haven't sent me anything for a while. Joining the live session already in profit. Oh, excellent. Yeah, you could unmute, but I think just send me the stuff. Send me some voice memos to Telegram, and send me the stuff, and we can do it that way. All I wanted to do today was just quickly scan the markets and go through stuff, and then gold fell over, so that was good. Managed to make a little bit off that. I'm still looking for it to break 1707. It would be nice to see it drop to 1700. With the movement that we've just had, but you need to allow for a retracement. So we're going to go and explore that in a second. I was just looking at dollar yen because somebody asked me about dollar yen. I don't know, dollar yen's a weird one. I don't like dollar yen at all. Let me read again what it is you're trying to do with the dollar yen. So you've dollar yen. Okay, currently in a short on dollar yen, using divergence of the 161. What time frame was that, Danny? Danny said 4 hour, 1 hour. Entered 4 hour, 1 hour. On Telegram before, you can hear you type in the live. Oh, okay. Do you only use TweetDeck as a news source? Well, a kind of a TweetDeck. It's built in. It's yeah, pretty much. It's just anything. Just have a little look. I think there's a few different types. You need some form of news feed. Otherwise, what are you trading? Trading blind. It's nice to know what's going on in the world, especially when you get big moves. And then you'll get 2 seconds later, you'll get, why did that happen? You're like, well, don't you have access to the news? Don't you know what's going on in the world? Don't you watch CNBC or Bloomberg or, are you tuned in? Like most people are just still trading off their phone. They don't even have a computer. And it's just like, what are you doing? If you're on your phone, just demo trade. You're not equipped. You don't have anything. You think you're going to be making money just off your phone. I mean, use your phone to put the trades on. Use your phone to keep tabs on maybe a trade that's running, or to keep to keep your alerts notified of have your alerts set on a chart so if you're out and about, so you don't have to sit staring at charts all day long. But damn, the amount of people that are just trading off their phone. I'm like, do you have a laptop? Oh no, I can't send you anything because I don't have a laptop. It's like, well, you're not equipped to be trading. No, not everyone can, but then that's why you shouldn't be trading. There's no, I can't make it. I don't want to be talking all nice and fluffy. I want to be real life, being realistic with people, and I think people have a real problem understanding that. When I go and start being serious with them and realistic and saying, look, you're not ready, or this is what you need to do. They're like looking at me with question marks, thinking, am I stupid or something? Because they're so set in their ways, and they're so like they're believing that what they're doing and what they're about to do and what they've done is going to be good enough. And I'm like, well, you've come to me for a reason. I'm giving you my opinion. Take it or don't take it. But it's up to you. But just from my experience, I'd say you just need to do a little bit here, a little bit there. If you want to listen, great. Trading off your phone and just your phone, that's never going to work. If you don't have any form of news, a news feed or anything to tell you what's going on in the world, you're not plugged into like Reuters, Bloomberg, etc., etc. Again, it's something you need to really look at and consider, because otherwise you're wasting your time. So yeah, that's where we're at. So let's have a look at this dollar yen for the divergence that you talked about. So divergence, I can see, yeah, it went down, didn't it? Did you get anything off that? It was like 20 pips. It doesn't move that much, does it? It doesn't move at all. I'm struggling to see the divergence. I'm struggling to see the extension as well. Where are you talking about here? Where's your extension levels coming from? Send me a chart to Telegram and we can have a look at that in a little bit more detail. Let's go back to gold, because gold has done a fantastic move, and let's see if what sort of a retracement we are going to get, and potentially is it going to present us with another shorting opportunity, or are we just simply going to go all the way back up? So what I would do at this point now is this is what we do. So the fibs have played out perfectly. They've done what I wanted it to do. That's the move. That's the spike down. It's given a retracement. We have how many minutes left? 19 minutes to the close of this hour, which is great. If we can get a nice wick, we might be able to then take it back down again to fill this wick. So allow it to go up. And what we would do is pull these fibs back very quickly. This is what I'm talking about, having dynamic fibs. They're really, really powerful. They're relevant. I do encourage people to have them on charts and to use them and incorporate them, even if you don't have them on your chart all the time, but to have them as some sort of reference point. Okay, so going back up, ideally if we get 1720, that would be absolutely amazing. 1720 to short back down would be strong, but we might just stall at 15. We might stall at 15. But yeah, I am ultimately looking for a break of these lows. You know, looking for 1680, 1700 to 1680. And let's show you gold on let's move off from the Aussie dollar off here, because that's done what we wanted it to do. Oh look, oh, by the way, I wanted to show you this. I've got redoing the website. Got the website being revamped. It's not live yet, but it's yeah, just giving it a facelift, you know, and making the information a little bit clearer so that you have a channel. Just yeah, so just just scroll through. Yeah, I've got the podcast on there as well. You know, it's getting on there. Risk management is all of this. Make sure you've got all of these aspects all sorted in your trading before you decide to, jump in and think that you're ready. Yeah. You can't backtest for 5 minutes and expect to then be ready to take on any of these. So many traders out there taking on these challenges. Oh, look at the Dow. The Dow is just fantastic movement. Anyone caught anything on the indices? Stock markets are selling off. Anyone catch anything on them? Gotta reboot this. Where's my? What is going on here? Where is it? Where's it gone? There it is. Right, there we go. So sorry about that. It went off. Yeah, it dropped. Right, it should come through there. Alex, this is the dollar yen divergence. Oh, fantastic. Let's have a look at this divergence. Divergence, the guy in the live talked about. Oh, okay, cool. So that is, let's have a look, 4 hours. So they're going, oh, yes, that looks good. Yeah, let's have a look at that then, shall we? Let's get rid of this. This is the new website anyway. Oh look, we've got testimonials already. Fantastic. Thank you very much for your testimonials as well. For everyone who's like put little comments in. I appreciate that. But yeah, it's getting there. It's coming along nicely. Give it a little bit of time. Right, yes, get back to dollar yen. Let's go check out the dollar yen while we're waiting for gold to continue its journey to the downside. Dollar yen. So someone sent me a chart and this is what you guys were talking about. Okay, so that move there on, that's a 4 hour, so I've got it on a 1 hour, and we're looking at 10. So that was February. So we're going back to February 20. Here is right. Yes, that looks about right. And we've had a stab down, and this is let's go to a 4 hour. So it's in line with what they're sharing. Let's have a little look. So that last swing, yeah, I see that now. So there's one swing. Let's do a couple actually, because you've got this swing, which took it to the 127. If you just look at that like that, it took it to about the 127, which was nice for a short back down. And then what you would do on that move is you would say, okay, 127 first target, back down here if we had divergence. Did we have divergence? Not really, but we have divergence on this one. Okay, so then scrap that. Again, talking about fib levels being dynamic. They've played their part. We removed them. Yeah, gold's good. Gold is, just leave gold to do its thing. It's quite heavily weighted to the downside. Let's see if it can continue its journey down, or if it's just going to finish off its move and change direction. We want to see it go back down and test 1710, ideally, and break 1710. So the next move would be here, and like that. Pull that across. Do you know, I've missed one step that I would have taken, but it's okay. So yeah, that's not bad. It's quite nice, isn't it? Fib extension with divergence. So we do have divergence showing. This is good. Somebody asked about divergence strategy and asked for divergence. They saw divergence with the awesome oscillator. Nice, and that's dollar yen. Just not a fan of the price action at the moment on the dollar yen. It's pretty annoying, I have to say. Alright, yeah. Okay, so I've told everyone I'm live, yet people are messaging me, asking me questions, and they're not in the live. But I've clearly told them I'm in the live, so come and talk in here, or, you know, see what we're doing. It's just mad. So we remove these fibs, get these off, just focus on extended levels. It makes it a lot cleaner. 106.20. You're looking for back down to 106.20. So entry off 107 as well, nice round number, 107, short it from 107, dollar yen, looking for 106.20. So that's about 80 pips. How long will it take to get down there? Could take a long time to get down there, but it's yeah, not bad. It's not bad at all. The zoom is back on, in case anyone's wondering. That's nice. Yeah, so that's got the scope. It's just today we've got setups here, there, and everywhere. It's great. I mean, damn. No, standard values are 5 and 34 if it gives you the option. Awesome oscillator, standard values are 5 and 34. If it doesn't give you the option, then just stick to what it is. It should be already preset and works fine as is with TradingView anyway. So yeah, that's not bad. What I would have done here is measured this, caught this move up. So you know when we had it here and we had the 127 extended up here, didn't it? So the 127 extended, made a new high, and then dropped back down into the mix. What I would do here is then I would plot some fresh fibs like this, again in keeping with understanding that fibs are constantly being used, reused, replotted. Dynamic is the best word to use for that. Sounds kind of funky, but it's just basically making sure that you don't just keep them on there one time. So to look at this movement down, you can guess that it was already coming down into this area, almost touched the 76.4 around 104.80 before launching itself up for about 200 and something pips. So there would have been your, a good point for a 764 entry. Didn't quite get there though, but just for reference, you can see price action. And if you were looking for longs on this pullback, once it's stalled and you think actually this looks like it's going to call back up, then your T1 would be with momentum. MT strategy, it would be buying off this pullback long for T1s, going up to again using the fibs, get this range, do that, look for a 764, 105.90. Nice. That would be my first target. And you can see it spiked up to there, and then it consolidated, which was fine. That would be T1, and then you could bring your stops up, maybe tuck them in underneath all this price action once it's done all that, and just allow it to extend to the 127. Again, that would be maybe my T2, optimistically looking for T3 to 107, but generally T2 up here, there or there. But it's quite nice. Get in and look for a 764 strategy to bite back up. So pulled back to 76.4 the last swing, and then we'd look for the next move up. So I don't want to be trading this move up blindly and just assume it's going to V pivot. I want to say, well, what if it only gets up here and then starts consolidating and then consolidates and then drops? So then it's like this. This is what we look for. So this is how we use the fibs, like up and down. And fib extensions as well. Last swing low, last swing high. So this was the first part of it, wasn't it? We did the 127 and then dropped off. So then we wanted to measure. So we get rid of them, and or we could keep it on there, and say, look, it's part of fib clustering, multiple confluences by having multiple layers, fibs. It's up to you. But that's done, and then we want to monitor this move up. So that move's gone to the 127. So we want to measure the drop back down, which is what we got. The drop back down here, pulled back. Every time you're monitoring a move, whether it's up or down, the zero is your starting point. Just remember that. It's common sense. Zero is the starting point. If your zero is not at the starting point and you're looking to go short, but you've got 100% at the top, then you know that you're not finished with the fibs. You've got to plot some fresh ones like I've done here. Simple as that. That 0% has to be your starting point in every aspect of your trade when it comes to using the fibs. And if it's not, then you think, actually, that's not right. There's something amiss here, etc., etc., etc. So hopefully that makes some sense. It just helps steer and navigate what you're doing. So it's gone up and now flips it for back down. We come down 7.6, bite back up to the 7.64 as my T1. Always a good place, and you see the way that price reacts there, like I said, and then off it goes, extending, making new highs, etc. And that's all intraday on a 4-hour chart, and it's quite nice. And you'll see that over and over and over again. And people can mock you and say, "Oh, you only talk about fibs," and but they're primary. For me, they are primary. They are the first and foremost important thing that I can put on my charts in terms of when I carry out technical analysis and I'm looking for support and resistance. They're first and foremost, they work best. Secondary then becomes, you get things like EMAs, you've got pivot points, you've got trend lines, you've got order blocks, supply demand zones, etc., etc., etc. They are all secondary, playing a supportive role. It's a bit like you're the lead actor in a film and then you have your supporting actors around you. That's the same thing here. Your fibs are your primary. For me, at least, they are primary. I've been using them for years. They work. They're just really good. So, some people say, well, don't you have anything else in your toolbox? Can't you be a bit more creative? Is there nothing else to share? I'm like, well, not really. Focus on, pick something that works for you, make it work, back test it, and make it work. You don't need to have lots of bells and whistles. You can go through the whole thing and understand support and resistance in every aspect and form. Sure, no problem with that. And you don't have to use fibs. Don't have to at all. It was just to give you an idea and an overview. So hopefully that's been enough for you guys to get on with. How many minutes have we done? 55 minutes, more than enough. Thank you very much today for joining me. And thank you. If you found it useful, insightful, then I don't know, plug my YouTube channel, which has just got loads of content. I'm going to do another podcast for the Psychology Podcast this weekend. Website up and running by the end of the week. Got some good stuff on there. I'm doing a one-to-one coaching. I've got that on there, but I'm going to keep that separate as something else because I'm getting quite busy and I've got a lot of people that seem to want a bit more of a one-to-one service. So we've got to cater for them. I want to do something for them a bit more specialised. So we'll see. And then we've got a podcast. So mostly everything I'm doing is free. Mostly everything. Probably 99% of it's all there available for you. So just tap into it. Ask me any questions you want and just get involved. Don't hide behind your screens. The worst thing you can do, especially when you're losing or you're not having a good day, talk to somebody. I can be like your Samaritan. Send me your woes and your stresses and I know, right? Fibs again. We talk about fibs every day. Fibs every day. You don't even use them. Dead. Yeah. Anyway, that's all good. All good. Anything else before we go? Any? No. Anything? No. Hopefully, you guys made some money today. Just had to wait a little bit for all this stuff to just happen, and it's all just kicked off and happened in the last hour. This hour's been very, very fruitful, and yes, let's just make sure bag some more pips. All right, I haven't got anything on here. Why haven't I got anything on there? That's not good. It won't do at all. No. There we go. Just make sure I've got a little bit of money on the. Keep some skin in the game. Yeah, Jason's funny. Jason is. He likes to just come in and have a little piss around. He told you already. He likes to just mess around. I've known this man for over 20, too long. Dear. Anyway, here we go. We're still short on gold, and we're looking for 1700. We're looking for at least the lows to be properly tested. Bit of bearish momentum. We've consolidated. Actually, before we go, I need to just show you this. Let's drill down to gold before we sign off, in case everyone was leaving, weren't they, anyway? But yeah, there's gold. Gold is weak. All right, let's take some more money off the table for gold. That'll do. Take some more there. As it comes down to test this little range that we're in, this structural range. Let's have a look at this. Probably got 50% or so going on. Roughly, without looking at it, about there. Yeah, about there, about 12. Took some off as it dropped back 50%. Let's see if it can carry on down to about 10. That would be nice. Get down to about 10. We'll take some off at 10 if we can get down there. And ideally, we want to see it extend. We want to see some more downside. Just actually, let's scrunch this up a bit. Let's pull this up there and look for extensions on this little range. Let's look for 1706, 1703, 1702. So yeah, down we go. Down, looking for down. Let's get down into, keep taking profit here. If it goes up again one more time, we'll short it again until we get down into this area here. Just the longer it takes to get down, potentially the more money we can make shorting and reshorting. We'll see. I mean, it's already put in a fantastic move to the downside, so don't get greedy. I'll never get that low.